Hi everybody, it's Ann Anderson, and it's June 26, 2020, and I'm lucky enough to have my very favorite stager with me, Louise Fenner of Louise Fenner Redesign, and we're just going to want to talk a little bit about getting your house ready for the market, because I think, and I know from talking with lots of sellers or potential sellers, that getting your house ready for the market is probably the biggest thing that scares people. I mean, it's a big decision to get your house on the market and move to the next place, and having people come into your house and look at it, have people take pictures of it, can be a little daunting. So I just want to talk to Louise about it and kind of share our process, because Louise has helped 99% of my sellers get ready for the market, and she's my ace in the hole. She doesn't work for anybody else, and so she's all mine, and I'm thrilled about it. So Louise, thank you for talking to us today. So let's kind of talk about what we do with our sellers. Like, first step, what do? We bring you in, and well, actually, let's step back and talk about you a little bit.
Okay.
Talk about your experience and where you come from.
I entered the design world in 2003, opening my own business, and as part of that, I'm trained as a certified colorist, accredited staging professional, and a professional redesigner. So I've had training in all of those areas, and I've kept up on the market through additional trainings and market trends. Mm-hmm. So it's my passion. I'm semi-retired because I've opened a rental property that keeps me very busy.
Yes, an Airbnb. We'll put a link to that because she's got some openings in August. If anybody wants to come and stay at a really cool place in Stillwater, we got it for you.
But Ann and I have known each other for a very long time, and when she came to me and talked to me, excuse me, about doing this, I was glad to do it for her, because I know she's very dedicated to what she does, and we have fun working together, and we've achieved some really successful transformations.
Yeah,
so,
I would say. Yeah, so what are the keys? So when we first meet with a seller, you come in and you kind of tour the home and take a bunch of notes.
Yeah, the first thing is to assure the homeowner, the present homeowner, that it's not going to be an overwhelming process. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of people are frightened that we're just going to turn their whole house upside down. It is a little bit more than just tidying up or having your cleaning lady come in and just do a once through, mm-hmm. because we have some specific goals in mind when we're doing this process. The first goal would be to accentuate any of the architectural gems that might be present in a home, mm-hmm.
be
it a garden, an entryway, architectural beams, whatever it might be. I have that in my mind as I'm going through the home taking notes. Mm-hmm. The other thing that I look at in my first go through is how that home is flowing. Mm-hmm. When a person first comes into the house, what are they seeing? What are they feeling? How can I make that better for them to feel like it could be theirs? Mm-hmm. So adjustments are made even from the outside of the front door, the curb appeal, as everybody is quite aware of, mm-hmm. Through the front door, and how to bring them through the house to make it feel like it's there's nothing that's going to distract them on that process.
Yeah, and what I love about working with Louise and Louise with the client is that she's very gentle, and she's very empathetic to the whole process, because it can be a little bit, like I mentioned, the thought of having somebody come into your house, you don't want to feel judged, and yeah. You don't want to have people telling you to, like you're saying, turn it upside down. But she's very gentle and really reasonable and sensible, and so she makes the process just really smooth and easy. And Louise has a fantastic eye, a gentle presence, but she knows exactly the goal that we're trying to attain, and is fantastic. And like I said, I've used her for almost all of my listings. If we need somebody to actually stage and have people come in and bring in furnishings and things like that, I have other resources, and I sometimes use virtual staging. But for the most part, it's working with Louise to make everybody's things just work well for photography and present well to buyers.
Right.
Yeah.
The virtual staging is worth mentioning again, because most of the time that works really well, mm-hmm. For a home that's already empty. Mm-hmm. People have moved on before they've even had a chance to really stage anything. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, I find if not everybody has to do all of these steps, but if they clear their homes, their closets, their spaces of personal items, and even maybe rent a storage unit for a temporary measure in between homes, it gives the illusion of a lot of space, and that's what people want. They don't want to be crowded in by other people's things. Remove all your seasonal items, all your excess. You want to be have a pet plan if you've got pets in the house, and all of this will be mentioned in the write-up that I give them at the end of my walkthrough. So most of the time they can do it themselves, but we also have contractors that we can call. Sometimes there's a little bit more complications with maybe some wiring or, you know, leaking
plumbing or
things like that that maybe need a little bit more attention that we can call. And Ann has all those resources.
Yes.
I do ask them to retain some of their generic decor items so I can come back and shop with those and place them into places to make little vignettes to draw the eye and things like that. And then last but not least, at the end, clean, clean, clean. It's going to really make a difference in anyone's home.
What do you call it? What do you write down on the sheet?
Whatsoever.
Spit and polish or something. What do you say? What do you say?
Spit
spot clean.
That's
an English thing.
Yes, it is. Mary Poppins, I think, said
it. You're my own little Mary Poppins.
The other thing I'd like to mention is the value that it adds to a home. You cannot change the location of the home. There's, you know, three main items: location, condition, and price. And so the location you can't change. There's nothing a homeowner can do about that. The price is, Ann knows it's a formula that she's good at, and when she lands on a price, you want to be able to reach that top dollar price.
Right.
And the staging is the variable that can make the difference. It can add 6 to 20% to a value, or retain the value that Ann will try and get for you. So it's much better to stage your home than leave it unstaged.
Yes, definitely. So there's just a little so the main message is we can help you get ready for the market. If you're thinking about selling, let's set up a consultation and get the ball rolling. It won't be as painful as you might think it will be. In fact, it'll be fun, right?
Right.
We'll make it so.
That's right.
Okay, thanks everybody, and have a really great day, and thank you, Louise.
You're welcome.
Okay.